In late April, I was sent on a week-long work trip to Bangkok. I decided to take advantage of this opportunity by extending my trip into a vacation of my own once my work in Bangkok was complete. Here's what happened. After heading south on a short 90-minute plane flight from Bangkok to the island of Phuket, I spent the bulk of my first day familiarizing myself with Kamala Beach, where I would be staying for the next 5 days. Kamala Beach is known for being uncharacteristically quiet for this area, which is why I decided to stay here. I did have plans set for the day, but they were for later in the evening. Once the sun set, I hopped in a Grab taxi and headed 45 minutes south through Patong Beach. This is the primary tourist hub of Phuket, and the lights, sounds, and activity buzzing around outside my taxi windows reminded me a little of Las Vegas. Just south of Patong Beach is a smaller beach, appropriately named Paradise Beach. Here I would be attending my first activity in Phuket, a full moon festival. Full moon festivals are a popular and well-known tradition in Thailand. This one on Paradise Beach is inspired by the real deal, which occurs at Had Rin on Koh Phangan. Still, it was an enjoyable and memorable conclusion to my first day on the island. I felt lucky that the timing of my trip aligned with the full moon and allowed me to have this experience.
Ame suwe mutu yo ora sik. Lai tak leh ah. Saya lagi pi dengan sore.
For day 2, I scheduled a sunrise tour of the popular Phi Phi Islands. My late night at the Full Moon Festival made waking up to catch my 5 a.m. shuttle to the boat dock difficult, but watching the sun rise over the water while we zipped east across Phang Bay made it all worthwhile. The characteristic, abrupt cliffs this part of the world is known for greeted us as we pulled up to our first stop on the island of Phi Phi Lay. After a short walk on the islands, we arrived at our first destination, Maya Bay, known not only for stunning views and its powdery sand beach, but also for its resident population of juvenile black-tip reef sharks. These juvenile sharks are protected here from larger sharks living in deeper waters. Next, we headed around the island of Au Pile or Pile Lagoon, passing traditional-style longtail boats on the way by. Here we stopped to do some swimming in the warm turquoise waters.
And 3 steps, okay.
Moving on, we made another stop nearby to do some snorkeling in clearer waters. At one point, one of our tour guides pointed out a banded sea crate, an extremely venomous but very docile and thus virtually harmless sea snake. I carefully watched it at a safe distance and got to see it swim up to the surface briefly for air before we departed. Continuing on, we passed by Viking Cave. Located at the bottom of a tall limestone cliff, this cave is named for paintings found within its walls that resemble Viking ships. We did not stop to investigate the cave and instead continued on to our next destination. Nearby, we pulled into Monkey Bay to watch macaques effortlessly scale the porous cliffs. We then ventured onward to make another snorkeling stop at Monkey Beach. Here, we explored more beautiful reefs and their inhabitants. While exploring the area, I found Gil from Finding Nemo. Our final stop for the day was at Koh Rang Yai, which featured a picturesque beach allowing us to bask in the sun for a little while after our day's adventure. Back at the hotel, I was treated to one of the best sunsets I've seen in my life. The sky ignited in oranges, pinks, and purples as the sun fell below the horizon, and my hotel offered the perfect perch to witness it from. Later in the evening, I headed back down to the beach to enjoy the lights and sounds after dark.
For pad thai, we're gonna need 2 rounds of vegetable oil, like 1, 2, and maximum heat, please.
Okay, max heat.
On day 3, I headed away from the coast to attend a Thai cooking class.
And the first thing we add when the oil heats up is the tofu and shallots, number 1, please.
Okay.
And after tofu shallots turns a little bit brown, we can crack the egg and scramble the egg. And after the egg is scrambled, can add in shrimp after egg, please. So 1, 2, and 3. Now.
I made pad thai, coconut soup, masaman curry, and mango sticky rice all myself, with a little help, of course.
And after shrimp is fully cooked, once it's orange, we're gonna add noodles, sauce, and 2 rounds of water at the same time. Gas, and let's taste. And after maybe anything else you want to add?
Oh, I like
Fish
it.
sauce, it's okay? Spicy enough, everything's okay?
Perfect.
Nice. Dining area. I can help take masaman curry.
Thank you.
Once done, we got to enjoy our culinary creations in an adjacent dining room. On the fourth day of my trip, I headed out for another boat tour into Phang Nga Bay, only this tour was a sunset tour instead of a sunrise tour. This slower cruise ship allowed for more time to take in the sights while crossing the bay than the speedboat we zipped across in on the previous sunrise tour.
Go in front of them. Careful.
The first stop of the day was at Koh Phi Khan, known in English as James Bond Island, due to its use as a filming location in the 1974 James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun. The popular limestone rock Koh Tapu, meaning Spike Island, stands 66 feet tall and is only 13 feet wide at its base. The area was once part of a barrier reef during the Permian period, with subsequent tectonic movements dispersing parts of the reef across the region, leading to the unique rock formations seen today.
ไปกันเลยให้คนเดียวเลย
Our next stop was at Koh Hong, where I was led via kayak through a cave into a bay within the island surrounded by impressive cliffs.
You look up top, you see a dog.
Next, we stopped in a well-sheltered lagoon where I hopped into another kayak and got to paddle myself around. Ooh. For our next destination, Ice Cream Cave, we were provided helmets and headlamps before being ferried onto a small beach near the mouth of the cave. Here, more macaques looked on as we entered.
You see the drop here? This wind is growing, it's not dead yet. We still keep growing until it reaches the ground, like this. It's gonna take million years. It reaches the ground, you see? This. Come and wait. Huge. It's growing and finally it grows if no one cares. Yeah, you can walk up. It's the end of the cave. This is why we call ice cream cave. Turn off the light, please. Everyone, turn off the light, please. See, everything is dark. You barely see. If we don't have lights, no way to get it. Alright, let's go.
Similar to the first boat tour, this one ended with a stay on a scenic island with a beautiful beach. The beach here extended far into the water, and I was able to walk a ways out without getting very deep. I planned for my last full day in Thailand to be a rest day and just wanted to spend more time closer to the hotel. I'd been watching these parasailers go by all week. Perhaps it was finally time for me to give it a shot.
Down to parasailing, you know? Parasailing, not up, jump, not jump.
No jump.
Only
Okay.
run, up.
Đây, đi rồi. One, two, three, run.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
At a reasonable price of 1,400 baht, or roughly $40 US, I was able to hang my life by a single, slightly frayed blue polyester rope to get an unbeatable view of the surrounding area.
Oh my god. I can see my room from here. Holy moly.
It was around this point when I realized they never told me how to land.
Good, thank you, thank you.
After allowing the adrenaline to filter out of my system, I decided to conclude my time in Thailand with one last adventure to a more tranquil destination, Had Lam Sing, or Lam Sing Beach. Located directly between Kamala Beach and Surin Beach to the north, tourism websites describe this as a hidden beach, as there is no way to get there on land aside from an inconspicuous trail leading off the south end of Surin Beach around the point that divides it from Kamala. This last destination comprised everything I fell in love with about Thailand. Freedom, adventure, and immense beauty.